You ready, sir? You gonna tell us about it, or you gonna try to read it? That'd be a good thing. Give me a second. Give me a second. You got these things here?
Yes, sir.
Audience and introduce yourself. Back up and push that table back toward me. Push the table back toward me.
So you can stand under that microphone right there.
You don't have to hold your head up like that. You don't bother it. You hear it, you do it like that. All right, let's do it.
I was Ryan. I'm 17 years old. I work there.
Tell them what position you play.
Football, basketball, and soccer.
Let's take it.
First off, I want to apologize to my parents in the city of Sylvester, Stephen, very long from old Stephen, and a lot of people.
Now you can help me.
Okay.
Okay. Open it up.
And a couple people, last situation, I think very good, lost control, very good. So for my people, my parents, who a bad situation, but I had a cousin that had a car wreck, and he died. He had a wife, 2 kids. He was skiing, he don't have control, ran into the ditch. And hurt my family through that. I went back to the family. And also, if I was died that day, but to my people financially, and for the funeral and everything else.
What's funeral called?
$7,000.
Amber?
19,000.
Got it.
3,000. Up to 3,000.
Have you learned anything from this? Something from your parents?
Yes, sir. I learned that speeding is not right, and that this whole situation could be really fun to slow down.
I think you did a very good job on that. Have a chance to. What else do you have to do?
I apologize and I want to speed more.
Yeah, that's it. Well, good luck to you. As long as you're on your record, you won't get the life sentence this time. Be good, all right? Thank you.
Don't forget your paper. Yeah, man. Bro, he was. I got you, Judge.
How old are you, Miss James? How old are you? How much education do you have?
I'm senior in high school.
You understand your right to a trial, the presumption of innocence, the right to confront and subpoena witnesses, and the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself?
Yes, sir.
You're charged with calling too closer to that charge out of your plate. Guilty, not guilty, no contest? Hmm?
I plead guilty.
Are you guilty?
I'm pleading not guilty.
You plead not guilty?
Yes, sir.
Is she scheduled for trial today?
I
What is her
believe
first
so, Your
opinion?
Honor, she was supposed to come back tonight for a complaint. I think we had her here last time. I think it was an issue with paperwork or something. Not Ms. Wing's fault.
Do you all want an opportunity to talk with the public defender if you all have not done so already?
She has a letter from the insurance company or from the gentleman. It's a bond, I guess.
We'll do this. I'm gonna let you take it, get y'all can reach an agreement. No? The officer seemed to indicate that the vehicle under the Angelo Hicks had a sporting damage. Was supposed to be alive. Actually, how bad was your car damaged?
It wasn't damaged too
It
bad.
wasn't damaged? Tell me what happened.
So I was driving after work and it was raining, it was dark, and I haven't had my license for that long, so I'm not really used to driving in rain and dark. And I was following the guy in front of me too closely at a red light and he couldn't brakes. And I tried to get my brakes, but I slipped forward.
What do you plan to be doing in about 3 years?
I want to be a lawyer.
Hmm?
I want to be a lawyer, so I'll get in college.
No, why would you want to do such a thing? Huh? Why you want to be a lawyer? Tell me about it.
Because I want to help people.
That's a good reason. We might wear pretty good looking suits we get them from Goodwill. We don't make a lot of money. So you want to be a lawyer so you can get rich? I don't know. What is the honor profession? We like what we do and we help people too. So it'll be Norfolk. Good luck to you and come back when you're a lawyer so we can fight over a case, okay? All right, good luck to you all.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thank you. Adam, pull that table back under the microphone, please, sir. You still got a little strength in you?
Yes, sir. Oh, wow.
A little. Let's make proceed.
Your Honor, I have several of these, so I guess in this order, I'll proceed by the case number. The first one is going to be 2021 1129. Physical address of property is 507 North Monroe Street. I think Mr. Williams is here with you, Ron Williams. Mr. Williams, walk forward, please. Mr. Williams is the owner of the property. He was given notice by certified mail. Mr. Allen, you've already been sworn in. Yes, sir. I'm going to ask if you'll tell the court about this particular one, 507 North Monroe Street.
Yes, 507 North Blue Street is an ongoing property that we have. The mobile home, dilapidated mobile home, own this property. Mr. Williams owns it. He's the landlord of the property. He doesn't own the mobile home that it sits on. And, at this time, this mobile home was declared, I posted this mobile home on February 24th of 21 to be, dangerous and unfit, but it didn't happen to that time. We did an inspection of the home, found the home to be the floors were rotted out, the walls was separated, and the windows come to glass, several holes in the floors of the mobile home, and everything had a lot of mold, and it was very decayed at the time, and there's no underpinning at the time. And, so we classified it unsafe and ordered and posted it to that point, and we notified the owner of it that it was being, it's a dilapidated structure. At the time, she asked for time to fix it, so we gave her time to fix it, and she didn't bring it up to code, and she said she had a contact person, a contractor, on bring it up to code because of the structural issues of the mobile home, which she never done. And I gave her several opportunities to just come to us and to talk and make an arrangement what she can do to bring the trailer back up to code. At this time, this trailer has been brought back to the code, judge, it would probably cost about $30,000, you can just bring it up to code.
Is there any fair market value?
No,
Zero? Yeah, photograph?
yes.
Show them to, the property owner and then I'll look at them.
This is, on the property. But, Your Honor, I had to also issue a stop work order on this property where the homeowner had tried to sell the property, but we had placed a lien on it, and she didn't get a permit to do any kind of work. She had some transaction with another client where she had tried to sell the property.
Yeah. Thank you. I think we can try that. Thank you.
Yes. Your Honor, I have further photos showing the same.
Would you like to be heard, sir?
I really will say right now, other than I'm just listening to the whole thing before, then not taking it as her, they might act the person in her, and not knowing that she was not doing the work, she actually said the guy that was doing the work in there, I didn't know he had a stop work for him. So the guy actually took pictures of himself, and just wasn't looking inside. I have some drywall, I guess that we just gave it today. That was, it is like after, kind of before and after type pictures.
You do understand that if I rent what the city wants, there's gonna be a lien on the property in favor of the city, whether you own the mobile home or not. You understand that?
And you count.
You have the money to demolish the mobile home.
I don't know how much the model is, but if, and as we modest, that's more part of it.
Anything else you say? All right, based upon the petition filed by the city, the court found that the property is in violation of, City Ordinance 46-53, unsanitary, uninhabitable, City Ordinance 46-88. Court found that the property is dilapidated and unsanitary. The court order demolition. How many day demolition order do? 14, 21 days?
The demolition, demolition,
How much money y'all got? I mean,
Oh, yes,
I'm like this.
30 days.
I'm like this, I'm listening to you. If I order 30-day demolition and it ain't down,
Yeah.
then of course I come put you in jail for being a.
No, we can take it down.
Y'all can take it down.
Yes.
All right. Court issued a 13-day demolition order. It don't have to be down in 30 days, but it has to be started in 30 days. With them. All right? 13-day demolition order.
Yes, I'm.
Your Honor, would you prefer for me to send you a report by email or you want to give me one right now?
If you have one right now, sir.
I don't prefer return of service. I told you that. I didn't see in there. That's my return of service. You already have one. That's ours.
There you go, sir. Make sure we get the blanks filled in. Yes, sir.
Like, my question was, just happened there, you guys give me 30 days to get it torn down, if that's what I'm understanding.
No, the testimony that I heard was you had been given sufficient time prior to being brought to court to do whatever you thought you had the finances to do. And you have not, so the court denies your request. If you and the city reach some agreement other than my order, somebody will get in touch with me and tell me about a consent agreement, and I will consider that, not necessarily do anything about it. Too late now to do what you're asking me to do unless something changed with the city's position.
No, I'll get that. I didn't know what you was gonna be. Would I be fair?
You're gonna have a lien on the property,
Okay.
or whatever it costs them to take the mobile home down.
Oh,
And you won't be able to sell that property unless that lien is satisfied.
okay, I understand.
Okay, all right. You're excused unless you have other property.
The next one, Your Honor, is, number 30. That might be the one that, we're going to be continuing. Is that the hall place? That's in my Gordon. Your Honor, the next one, 2021, 11/30. James Wilson, Reuben Gordon, occupants. We were not able to locate either one of them, but it's my understanding that they be deceased, so we served notice by publication, and I'll be filing an affidavit of publication. But it's my understanding someone might be here, is that correct? Yes.
These are interim proceedings anyway, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So having somebody come in just courtesy, pretty much.
Yes, sir.
Okay. May proceed.
All right. Mr. Adams, what can you tell the court about this particular case, 308 East Railroad Street?
This case originated in September 29, 2020. On the letter, we had a complaint of the abandoned homes, which is on South East Railroad Street. As I went over to inspect the property was overgrown at this time with weeds and other brush that was covering the property. And I went in and I did a photo check, and I did an inventory of the home, which at that time also judged that it was prepared to be unlivable, inhabitable due to rotting and no wall structure itself was unstable, and the floor and the roof itself. I do have photos showing this also, and at this time it was also posted too. But these mainly on the Gussie Mogo in the state, it was on the 29th. We sent out certified letter to them. It was received, so we pushed on to try to just go on with the court case as is now. I do, like I said, I do have certain pictures showing the conditions of the property as it is today.
Let me see the photograph. So,
I'm not going to introduce those in the evidence, Your Honor.
you said it's only been like this since 20?
No, that's what we expected, that I expected it to. It's been like that for several years, sir.
No,
I mean, many years.
But she said 70 years, 7 or 7. Oh, stuff. Was it originally a house?
Yes, sir. And that's one thing. That
The court found that the property was properly served, and it is in violation of the city ordinances as cited in the petition. Court found that the petition has been proven by the opponent development. Court grants a 30-day demolition order. Thanks, sir.
Number 31, this is 306 East Railroad Street, Willie Jefferson. And he was served, Mr. Jefferson in court, Willie Jefferson. Your sister, you want to come step to the court?
What's the case number on that one?
This is 2021-11-31.
I don't have a petition on 1131. But you all make the sheet.
Unless it's something right there. You're on there first.
Yeah.
It's underneath the sun, that's in those here.
Thank you. I'm glad I have those copies you brought.
You see next case?
Yeah, you can go ahead with 1131.
Oh, okay. Mr. Adams, tell the court about that. Excuse me, 306 East Railroad Street.
Okay, 306 East Railroad Street was cited on September 30th, 2020. It's also, it's a John, it's set to the last case we just had. This property about the same age. They let them know and went out to the property owner at that time of record, telling them that they have, all parties that had interest in this property, that the building dwelling construction was, which was unsafe, unsanitary, otherwise dangerous to human health and life, which is related to exist on this property. At that time, Judge, we went and inspected that building, and that home, it was also found to be dilapidated construction. The roof in the back end was falling off of it, and it was also grown up to a high weed that was over my head, that was surrounding the house at that time. We did the investigation. And, both know that this property was in violation of our code section, which is 46-87, and also 46-88, the accumulation of weeds and debris. We sent out several notices to give respect to the several notices which were returned to us and returned to center, to this property. And then I did my inspection, we did find out that it was dilapidated structure upon that notice, and we did post this property as dangerous to unfit for human life and health. So at that time, we proceeded to go to court for case as in New York today.
Give it photos, Mr. Harold.
Yes.
While she's looking at this, I'm gonna file a return of service. This is my return of service. I served Willie D. Jefferson, my certified mail, and he received it according to Tennessee.
Okay.
And I'm gonna file that with the clerk.
Thank you.
Oh, I couldn't read. Nobody, the LD interest in property, hasn't informed the city. On that approach.
Yes. Thank you.
And it was a funny question, it was within the past few weeks, I sent that out, right off. 31st. And I don't know who signed for it, it's scribbled.
You'd like to be heard, ma'am? State your full name.
Julia Ryan.
Yes, ma'am. What interest do you have in the property?
Well, the property belonged to my grandparents who passed away. Henry and everything was gone from me. And then my mother.
Passed away how long ago?
65.
Okay, go ahead.
And then my mother took over, Willie Dean Jefferson,
Mm-hmm.
and, he passed away in 2015.
July of this year?
2015.
2015. The property has not been occupied since when?
No, since
Hmm?
before she passed away.
Yeah, put your mask back on.
I'm sorry.
Was anybody living in it before she passed away?
No.
So you appeared today for what reason?
To see if I can get some time to get the property resolved in the house.
Do you have any idea what it would cost to get the property
I
up to code?
don't, Mr. Adams told me that it's possible for 40,000.
40,000?
To review,
Talk to me.
to bring up the
But I'm saying, you looking at it, talk, I can't hear what you're saying when you do it like that. What's the value of it?
to bring up the code, not to tear it down, no, sir. I couldn't give her one to tear it down, that she had to find her own,
What would it cost to
to
restore it?
restore a new home like it was, is $40,000 for the house, and to get it back to right, well, it cost more to build a house than it would to fix that.
We have $40,000 readily available to rehab the house. So what are you thinking about trying to do with it? It looks in very, very bad shape. Like it's been like that for a long time.
I haven't had a chance to, I just saw the paperwork on the weekend. I haven't had a chance to check to see if there was anybody available.
But you know me, the question is not whether you received paperwork. The question is whether you knew that the property was in that condition. The city shouldn't have to notify you if it's property in the family. You should notice it before they ever start bothering somebody in the family about it. Now you knew it been sitting in that condition, right?
When I went down there to look at it, it looked like that paperwork that you got.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't been down there since.
When the last time you physically went down and looked at the property?
It's years,
Year?
it's 2-3 years.
What would be the reason why you would want to expend any money that you could get or that you have to try to rehab it? What reason would you want to do that?
What was your question?
What reason would you want to fix the property up even if you had the money?
I don't, I just want to leave the property.
Oh, you want the property, you want it torn down and the property cleaned off?
I'm sorry,
You want it torn down and the property cleaned off?
that's what I want.
Okay. And right now, as you stand here, you don't know whether or not you can raise the money and what it costs to get that done.
Other than the figure that you gave me today, no,
Well, I think he said he can give you a figure on that part of it. Can you give her an average amount as to what it costs to demolish the property and have it
That property, probably
3 to 4,000?
yes,
That includes,
taking it
getting rid of the,
landfill.
property, lumber and all that? So ma'am, do you wanna have it demolished yourself?
yes,
No?
yes.
And how long do you think it would take you to do that if it costs $4,000? You have $4,000 readily available.
Not readily,
Ma'am,
not readily available, but I will try.
I need to set some time parameters. I don't mind fashioning an order where you can do that, but you don't have any legal interest in the land, right? Your name is not on the deed or anything.
Nobody's name is on.
Somebody's name on the deed.
No, not saying nobody's name is on the deed, that's a lie.
Your Honor, I'll state it my place in the Clyde examination, the last deed of St. Clyde was Wooded in Jefferson in 1865.
1965. And do you understand anything about probating in the state? What that would take, according to what I'm hearing is, several other states will have to be done, your granddaddies and grandmamas and then your mama. What I'm saying is, if I allow you to tear it down, you have no legal interest in it. You see what I'm saying? Because there's never been done a property, so you spend your money and do that, and it still won't belong to you. So what I'm saying is this, they can help me out with this. I don't, because you're not a property owner, the case is against the property, not an individual, dead or alive. And you may have some interest in it if you could probate it and get it in your name or you and your sister, brother's name, however you do that. But I would feel uncomfortable signing an order, ordering you to tear it down when you have no legal interest in it. And so if you don't tear it down, you're being contempt because I allowed you to do it because you wanted to. I don't think that's a good thing for me to do or you to do. Especially like you're not understanding that process. If you knew about it, you tell me I can go and find a lawyer to probate it and I can get it in my name. Are you the only sibling left?
That's me and my brother.
And where's your brother?
He's outside.
Okay. So if y'all were to find somebody to probate it, it'd be you and your brother's property, right? You have brothers and sisters who died, had children, anything? Okay. What's the city's position based upon the evidence presented? The court found that the property is in disrepair, unsanitary, and in violation of city order. And based upon what she said, does the city have a position about Any other than what the petition says? And want the court to go ahead and just order demolition?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Man, I want you to understand, if you ever, I'm gonna order demolition of the property, 30-day demolition order. But if you ever get the paperwork right, there will be a lien on it. From what I'm hearing, the lien will probably be between $3,000 and $4,000. What it cost for the city to do it? And that means that, if you wanted to pay the city for the lien, you could at some future time after they cleaned it up. But I wouldn't even suggest you do that unless you can get the property in your name. All right, the court grants a 13-day demolition order. 30-day, I'm sorry.
Case is 2021-11-32,
Okay.
305 South Henderson Street. Your Honor, I had learned in the last week about a slew of errors that I did not know about.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask the court to continue this one. I talked to Michael Hall. He called me from Philadelphia, somewhere around Philadelphia. He's the one that's been paying the taxes late, but he's been paying the taxes. And then another one of his cousins showed up here a while ago, and so even though they've been really slow to go on this, I'm going to ask the court to continue it, and then the next time we won't be willing to.
All right, continue, Grant.
Well, 1134 is the next one, then you're right. 105 Anderson Street. Jeanette Searcy was occupant and daughter of Wayman Williams. Is Jeanette Searcy in court? The Searcy, you want to speak report about that?
Well, just on this one, have a return to service on that loan from that petition. That means probably over that.
Would you like her to have a seat?
On July the 22nd, 2020, I come in contact with this property by complaint. Just the letter notice was sent to the homeowner upon me going out and looking at the property and inspecting the property. When I got there, the appearance of the property it was showing the outside structure to be really unlevel, unstraight, and the house was bleeding. And I went on and did an inspection of the home. We found out the home itself, the floors in the back was also leaning, everything in the house was going to the west. And the house, the seal on the floor was rotting out. You can see on the picture where I got the wall was dropping on one side of the house and going out like it was separated from the top of the roof. At this time, the house was in, the left edge of the stage, some of the baseboard and around the windows, where the window was, it had rotted out, where the window was not in, the seal was going around the window. Where the wall was cracking and it separated. And, you can see on the back of it where even the cabinet and where the cabinets was just the walls coming in like it was in the collapse. And so at that time, I did send out a notice to the Raymond Williams, property, structure was, that had interest in, was in violation of this code. Take care of code, my baby code, and within 30 days, get in contact with us if we didn't get in contact. Thank you.
Yeah, photograph. You bring it up.
May of 1974.
Thanks, sir.
And not know who the heirs were, so I published this. And I have an affidavit for publication. I brought it with me and now I can't.
Lucas,
Oh, there are a lot of other reasons too.
Hey, ma'am,
Yeah. So,
would you like to say something?
I told her not, she had moved out of house downtown and ready to go. And she said the roof was leaking. And I told her, I said, that house is not done looking good anymore. She said, well, can I look at it until I find some?
Who is she you referring to?
Oh, her name, Joy.
Is she any relation to you?
Well, not really, but we say these people.
Are you related to William Lee?
My dad,
He was your dad. Do you have any other siblings?
I have two daughters, one living kind of deal on the ground.
But no, do you have any brother? If I didn't already state it, this was one of the last deeds, and this one was in 1974.
All right, based upon evidence, then the court found that it approved its petition by the court grants a 30-day demolition order.
Search the court, entered an order. Give you 30 days to demolish yourself.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. You can go now.
That property was, it's an old lot. It's not one lot, not two lots, it's one lot. When you had that, this house here, he moved that house down the other side.
This is 506 North Monroe Street, 2021. Is there anyone in the court interested in 506 North Monroe Street? And Mr. Allen, what can you tell the court?
Correction, 2020, September 2020. With this case, Ms. Sims' case, roof was not on the property. It's a big structure on Monroe Street, 507 North Monroe. 506 North Monroe Street, side, in the left-hand state. At that time, I went to the side and I inspected the side, which was a little roof they had on the side, which has fallen into the whole house itself. And this house sits on the bricks, and this property has been raining in for several years before I got to this property. And this property had wood in the roof and ceiling joints, which have been deteriorated due to rain and weather. At one time, we put metal on the side, but it is not completely fixed. I do have pictures showing this, but at this time, once I got through inspection it and I posted the property for unsafe and unfit to be inhabited. I also wrote them a letter stating that they needed to contact us, that their property was in needing property maintenance at this time, and it was in violation.
Your property don't have any electricity, plumbing, anything like that.
No, sir. It doesn't have electricity. I'm going through right now.
He has some photos.
Thank you. When was the last time a deed was filed on this piece of property?
Your Honor, it was, in the day of Sims in December of 2020, fairly recent, and I've stayed in my place. I served Ms. Sims, a certified mail. She's at 370 Fairburn, Georgia. And she received it according to the return receipt. This is the one that I have a return of service showing that to file with the court. I can't look at it right now, so I will file it with the court tomorrow.
Okay. Mr. Adam, this, was posted and served by certified.
Sure. I'll need to email that to you, Your Honor.
Email will be better, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Give the plea to. There's a pending contempt on here. Money.
No, sir.
And the court accepts the guilty plea to the reduced charge, no proof of insurance. Why does Shawnee look small? Why does Shawnee look small? What I'm saying when I finish, I know they planning about it $53.75.
No, you did not.
Well, that's
Check is in $480.
430,
$480.
480. On a reduced charge with no proof, accept the guilty plea to a reduced charge with no life of one person, I reduce that fine to $450.
Well, I just had a baby. I just went back to work today. Probably gonna need 2 months.
Face on probation for probation 12 months terminated upon payment of final fee. There's also an additional $70 for contempt. Is that right, Ms. Lee?
Yes, sir.
No, there's no contempt. All right. Gregory Smith. Gregory Smith. Smith, how old are you?
49.
Who you master? How much formal education do you have? You work?
2 years from college.
Where do you work?
Operating.
Do you understand all of your rights on the form that you signed?
Yes.
you have any questions about any of your own? Accept the guilty plea to a charge of yes, regular sentence. Yes, regular sentence. And give me consent. Yeah. Well, how many days in jail you think you need to miss in a day in court?
He gave me that.
Actually, how many days in jail do I need to give you for, in court?
Zero.
No, it's less about missing court tonight than winning playing on Monday Night Football. That deserves some jail time, doesn't it?
No, sir.
I got a friend just like you, he lost his money on, but anyway. And I probably watched the game with him tonight while he cussed while y'all losing.
Okay.
All right. The fine is $195. You should, and the tonight I spend the $70 on the contempt.
Yes, sir.
When can you pay $195?
I can pay it now.
Okay. There's been a judge in these situations, people can't talk back to you about what you say.
Yes, sir.
And so you can't talk back to them about the cowboy. You can go over there and pay your fine and make sure your TV works tonight, huh? How you doing, sir? Mr. Young, how old are you?
61.
How much education do you have?
Oh, I was first grade, one Marine Corps right about you.
Did what?
One Marine Corps right about you.
You just like the guy that I watch the game tonight with top Marine. Well, that doesn't make me happy either, that mask you have on. Y'all give me a real bad night tonight.
I don't know that it gave me on.
The lawyer sitting over there. No, not the lose. And you may not lose, but if you lose, you're gonna put points on your life and on your insurance and all that stuff. And the Dallas stuff and the Marine stuff, huh? Jose Gonzalez? You see that? What's on your mind? How much education do you have? Where do you work? Do you understand your rights when it's formed, Mr. Thing? Do you have any questions about any of those rights? You want to enter a guilty plea to an improper. Well, got two charges being proposed no proper usurper. That you wanted to plead guilty to that charge. You forgot and you changed your mind or what?
Yeah, well, I had to go back to work, but I've been here long enough, and by the time we get back to work, they're gonna be all on board. How much is the charge anyway?
He can't talk to me about how much nothing is until you plead. So you want to plead guilty and plain change until it's missed other two charges. I don't know why you don't understand what I'm saying. Show him that and see if you can figure out what he wants to do. Court accepts a guilty plea to improper lane change. The fine is $195. Based upon agreement, the following two closely Let the no license person know from. Mr. Gonzalez, when can you pay the $195?
Today, sir.
Today? Right there, and you can free to go. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Is this one I was missing? You remember the paperwork was there? Let me pay the one. Pretty cool. You had it out right in there. What do you have? Where do you work? You understand your right to a trial by jury, the presumption of innocence, the right to confront and subpoena witnesses, the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself?
Yes.
You want to enter guilty pleas to fail to yield and drive on suspended license? You want to enter guilty pleas to fail to stop a stop sign and driving on suspended license? You what?
You said
We're not gonna have an argument. You're in court, you got the police in the charge or not. Suspended license carry mandatory jail time. How much time you spend in jail? Well, that's the point. You can't pay a fine on certain charges and think that it's over with. It's not over with. Why don't you have a license? Why don't you have the license? What happened? You do? You took care of that DUI? Take your hand out of your pocket. They ran your license on 9/21, 9/20/21. It showed your license was still in. Approach the bench, please. Yes, sir.
you want us to get dispatched to work?
Where'd you get these from? Well, when you, their report run today, and then the city's license was issued on August the 24th.
Yes.
Same license number, 5584. Yes, ma'am. You can step back over there, we are. I decided we could give you your license back in a few minutes. Where you run your life again. Okay. Well, we didn't, you know,
Yes, sir, if you want to please hold on to, so we are trying to enter the resolution.
is that cool? And had a ticket since 2011. I reduced the fine to $100. When can you pay that?
We pay once a month, before the weekend.
Can you pay it within 30 days?
Yes, sir.
All right, what's the ticket? Can pay within 30 days. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Rhonda Salter, how much education do you have?
Graduated from school.
Where do you work now? Then your right to a trial, presumption of innocence, the right to confront and plead witnesses, the right to remain silent and incriminated.
Yes, sir.
Understanding those rights, you want to enter a guilty plea to defective equipment, and the city proposes to null process the suspended registration.
Yes, sir.
My understanding of registration is she switched insurance companies, is that right?
Yes, sir.
She has suspension, penalty based on that, she had documentation.
Okay. All right, the court will follow an agreement based upon the documentation and the representation. The guilty plea defective equipment, resolve case.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right. Mr. Fulton. Yeah, he can go. All right, let's go.
Yes,
It's, that's what they put down.
25th.
It was $100, Sean?
Yeah. Pulling your license or suspended for some reason. The court will forfeit bond in the amount of $195. You need to go to the driving place. I would like to take and see why your license is suspended. Because if you get stopped again, you're gonna be charged again with suspended license. You understand that? But they are not suspended. So I'm telling you, don't care what you got, and I'm not, this is a DUI limited permit.
Yeah.
That should show up on the driving. If y'all don't suspend the license, I reduce that to no license and forfeit bond amount of $800. You have that. I did a bond forfeiture on that one. Suspended in the statewide computer, all right? So, here we go. Good luck. Is that it? Is that everything?